Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you what I keep inside of my Life palette. This is it right here. It's not a Z palette, it's a palette from Tarte I got off of Ulta for about $17. I believe that you still can't get it now. And this is what it looks like on the inside. It holds a lot of eyeshadows. These are mostly like Anastasia, Makeup Geek, and like one Makeup Forever eyeshadow right here. But I'm gonna go through this from my left to the right over here. So starting over here, the first shade that I have is Peach Smoothie from Makeup Geek. It's a very light and peachy shade. I like it to use as my base for all of my eyeshadows, mixed along with this shade right here from Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's the shade Orange Soda, and I just mix these two together. That's why they are so used and abused. The next shade that I have over here is from Makeup Geek, and it's in the shade Early Bird. It's just a nice orange color. And so the shade after that over here is Burnt Orange from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I like this. It's a nice neutral brown. It's very similar to the shade that's right beside it, but about a notch or two lighter. And then the shade right next to it is from Anastasia in the shade Caramel. It's really good for like a very natural look in your crease. Going down to the next row, I have Morocco from Makeup Geek. I really like it. It's a little bit deeper than Early Bird, but it's a very nice reddish orange color. It's not too deep, but it's perfect for me. And so the shade right next to it, I have Sienna from Anastasia. Right next to that is Cocoa Bear from Makeup Geek. These two shades are very similar. Maybe the undertone is a slight difference, but they're very similar. You don't need both, but I do apparently. Okay, so the shade right next to Cocoa Bear is Fudge from Anastasia. I really like it, and ignore this little mark. I accidentally spilled my foundation on it. It's not ruined, but it just has like a nasty mark on it. And the shade right here is from Anastasia in the shade Buttery. It's a very light, pale cream color. I like it. And this actually came from one of the Anastasia palettes. I believe the Self-Made palette. It's really nice. I like the palette, but I didn't find myself reaching for it every day. So these little small squares all come from the same palette, and those are the only colors that I did like. And so right next to that is from Anastasia in the shade Sherbert. It's a really nice base color. Instead of using these, I typically use this. It's kind of like the same shade to mix with, but it's already mixed. And I like that. It makes everything simpler, quicker to leave. And so this bottom huge eyeshadow, gigantic, is from Makeup Forever in the shade N738. It's huge. I don't think they actually make this formula anymore. They have it in square pans, but I got this a long time ago. I don't think you can get it anymore, but it's a very rich, true reddish brown color. It's very pigmented. And moving on, from Anastasia, Hot Chocolate. It's really pretty. It's more of a true brown color. And right next to it, I have the shade Beauty Mark from Anastasia also. It's more of an eggplant, more of a purple base undertone. And next to that is another Hot Chocolate from the Self-Made palette. It has a different formula. I feel like the Anastasia palettes, they have a softer formula compared to their actual standalone single shades. So this one it's smoother to blend out very quickly. It's very pigmented. You only need literally the slightest touch into it. Alright, so moving down, Treasure from Anastasia. It's very beautiful, champagne-y, goldenish color. I like it. It's very smooth. It's a shimmer. Love it. And then right over here we have from Anastasia Pink Champagne. I love the formula for Pink Champagne in their palette version because it's so much softer. You can pick up way more than you can in the single. And I like that. I like the intensity of this. It's kind of a macaroon and foiled and pretty. I can't really explain it. It's just a gorgeous color. But going right next to that, I have the shade Blossom from Anastasia. It's beautiful. It's pink, kind of a pinky purple shade. Really gorgeous like that. It's very soft. I love the formula of their shimmers. And right next to that, I have Hot and Cold from Anastasia Self-Made Palette. It's a beautiful bronzy tone color. It's really great to just lightly tap all over the lids. And so going down, I have Shimma Shimma from Makeup Geek. It's a really pretty, shimmery, like a light gold color. But going on, I have my favorite shade from Anastasia. It's in the shade Glisten. I can't even describe what color this is. It's pinky, kind of like a rose golden color, and it's really beautiful. It's really soft. It's good for everyday look. I use it for date night looks, very quick, simple to go looks. Going in right next to that, I have the shade Amber from Anastasia. A nice golden color, not too dark, not too light. A nice shade for my skin color, I feel like. And so the next shade I have after that is from Makeup Geek called In the Spotlight. I really like this. It does not look as it does in the pan. In the pan it looks like a red color, but on the eyes it's like a very pretty rosy, light rosy color. And then going right next to that is my favorite red. It's from Anastasia in the shade Henna. It's such a beautiful titanium red eye color. Whenever I'm doing a smoky red eye, this is my favorite shade to go in with. Going down to the last row, I have Anastasia's Metal. It's a very cool tone gold color. I'm not even sure if it's picking up. It's kind of like a gold silvery color in between there. It's really pretty. Right next to it, I have Gold Rush from Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's more of a yellow gold. It's really pretty. Little bit out of my comfort zone, but nonetheless, it's still pretty. Right next to that is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Pink Champagne single. It's very different from the palette version. This is a little bit stiffer compared to this one. It's a lot softer. I still like both. This one's my favorite, but this is also good too. Right next to Pink Champagne is Daydreamer from Makeup Geek. I love this color. I love it specifically for my inner corners, just to give it a little pop if I'm doing a neutral eye. Kind of like this. It's really pretty. And the last color is from Makeup Geek in the shade Burlesque. I really don't use this a lot, but when I do, it is stunning for like a very subtle maroon, glittery, shimmery eye. But yes, this is my life palette. This is what I take with me when I travel, when I go to somebody's house and I want to look cute. This has all the tones I need. It has my base shades, my transition shades, my glitters, my mattes. And I like to keep them separated. I like my mattes up top, light from dark, and then my glitters on bottom. No particular order. It's because I don't like my glitters falling into my mattes and then the color just changing. But that's pretty much how I have it set up, and I like it. It works for me. It works for my tones, my preferences. In the comments down below, tell me what you keep in your life palette, your Z palette, your whatever palette, and recommended me pre-made palettes. Doesn't matter. Let me know down in the comments. I will listen and look out for them. Hit me up on all my social medias. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye guys.